Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Zelda Classic, Bastian's third quest. I'm your host Bastian, and we just defeated, in the previous episode, we just beat Dungeon 3. Now we're heading to Dungeon 4. The old man in Dungeon 3 said, in his cryptic clue style, that what we're trying to find is somewhere just south of the mossy tree, but that the only way to access it is to raft north. So, for those super familiar with the original Legend of Zelda landscape, that should sound pretty familiar. There's a way to raft right around the corner over here that takes you north, and that would be just south of that mossy tree. Hopefully that's not too cryptic for most people. I doubt it is. And here we go into Dungeon 4. I probably should look for heart containers and get my new white sword and all of that stuff. As I'm saying this, I think I have decided that's what I'm going to go do. I think I want to go get the white sword because these dungeons are pretty difficult. I tried to not make them ridiculous, but somehow they ended up turning out to be kind of ridiculously difficult. Maybe not really. Maybe only to me because I'm not as awesome of a Zelda 1 style game player as I thought I was. Okay, the white sword is right up here, right? Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm in the Lost Woods, or Lost Hills. Lost something. Hey, I don't think this is a dungeon. What's all the way up here, I wonder? You know how in the Lost Hills you have to go up 4 screens, and then in the first quest you would find Dungeon 4. What the heck is up here? Oh, it's a fairy spring. Well, that's cool. Yeah, you'll notice that there's something funky with the graphic. I'll figure that out before I actually release this to let real people play. I'm not a real person. I'm just an illusion. Oh boy, that was scary. Yay, it is the white sword. I was really worried for a second there that I might have moved the white sword, but I can't imagine why I would have, because, I mean, both the first and the second quest have the white sword right there, so I would have wanted to keep it the same for the third quest. If only I knew where more heart containers were. Yeah, you'd think as the creator of this I would remember where I put stuff, but I didn't. Oh yeah, you can't go back east because... Oh wait, can I go through the waterfall? Isn't that a thing? I'm not really sure what she says. I would really like a big shield. I'm pretty sure one of these things is bombable, but I'm not so interested in figuring that out right now with all the falling rocks and the few heart containers. That's the kind of thing I like to figure out when I've got more heart containers. So, making our way all the way back around, since we can't just head east through the Lost Hills. Hey, did you see that? I actually paused for once to make sure that there was no lever coming right at me. Whoa! And then, of course, right after bragging about that, I totally didn't. Now I've lost my sword beam. I'm not going to try to get hearts back from levers. That's... Oh my gosh! That's what I get for being arrogant. That is exactly what should have happened, probably. I feel like that's bombable. Oh my... Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I should definitely make a note to fix that before I release this to anybody. That, of course, should have been a cave. Well, that's embarrassing. Okay, so... Oh, wow, bombs. Wasting them. I guess I can use this. I forget that I've got this. Ah, nice. I'd really, really like a big shield. I feel like there's a shop really close to here that sells shields. Or I guess I just really feel like there's a shop close to here. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and go to that shop. This episode might be crazy long because of all this extra stuff that I'm doing, but sorry, I just want to be prepared for... We're halfway through the game, for goodness sake, and well, not halfway yet, but we're on the dungeon that will make us halfway after we beat it, so I just want to make sure that I'm all prepared for difficulty, for adversity and trials and tribulations. And see, this is a shop, right? Yay, and it's got a shield. I am buying that. For goodness sake, I just hope I don't run into any likes. Okay. I feel ready for this. Do you feel ready for this? Do you feel ready to watch somebody try to be ready for this? Okay. Dungeon 4, or Labyrinth 4, or whatever terminology we're going to use. Oh my gosh, the type of Staphos that shoots swords. That's going to be exciting. Blah. Well, I guess with my two different types of projectiles, I'm doing okay. I'm a little nervous, though, to be perfectly frank. Because this is already starting out kind of scary. Okay, these guys, I definitely want a boomerang. Gibdos. Oh, poor Gibdos, you've been taken over by Redead in current Zelda games. I think Gibdos is a much more fun word to say than Redead. Redead just sounds like, well, we can't call them undead because that'd be boring, so what are we going to call them? I know, let's call... Oh, hey, there was something under there. Oh, awesome, the flute! Not that I... How much do you want to bet that Digdogger is the boss of this dungeon? Something tells me that Digdogger just might be the boss of this dungeon. I feel like I'm doing pretty decent so far. Maybe this dungeon isn't nearly as hard as I was worried it would be. I just felt like Dungeon 3 was really difficult and was convinced that Dungeon 4 was going to be even worse. Okay, what's my plan of attack here? I guess I want to get rid of the projectile, the sword-throwing Staphos. That'd be terrifying if Staphos in modern. Oh goodness, I can't remember if the shield protects against those things or not. But if Staphos in modern Zelda threw their swords at you, they don't, right? I don't remember any Staphos in any modern Zeldas throwing their swords at you. I really feel like Skyward Sword did a pretty decent job at making Staphos scary as heck again by giving them 4 arms and dual wielding the 2 swords and everything. Pretty terrifying. I don't really need to light this room up, I guess, but I may as well. Run for your lives! Wow, this place is just perpetually dark. Every single room is requiring the freaking candle, which is fine. Okay, gotta get rid of sword throwing staffos. And then I feel fine with the Gyptos. I like one of my favorite tactics, as I think I've already explained, of all time, although I'm abandoning it as I'm saying this, is to hide on the step ladder in some water and just, hey, this dungeon is shaped like an F. I guess I've got to go up and then over. Blah, this looks terrifying. What is this? Oh my gosh, it's a Gleeok? I was wrong about the whole Dig Dogger thing. Now, do I want to waste bombs on the Gleeok? Gleeoks can be pretty scary. Guess I'm going to risk it without using bombs. I mean, I do have... Oh, he's only got one head. I thought he might have had multiple heads. I'm really surprised I didn't put the Dig Dogger as the boss in the dungeon that you get the flute. I'm kind of proud of myself because that is a convention that didn't arise in Zelda until... I feel like they still weren't even really doing that in Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link. Oh my gosh, what the heck is going on here? Let the desert wind sing through your whistle. Ah. So, one of the well, where the heck is the Triforce piece? What? What is this? Alrighty then. Let the desert wind sing through your whistle. Well, that's obviously where Dungeon 5 is. Oh, did I put a secret passageway in here? No. I guess maybe we've just got a bomb into the Triforce room? I seriously designed it so that the Triforce room could be bombed into? That seems weird. Huh. Oh well. Whatever. Hopefully that's true. Oh wait, there's a key. Oh, I get it. I guess I was slightly more clever than I was giving myself credit for. The only key to be found is in the room after the boss, and then you use that key. But really, you could just buy a key for one of those shops and come on in here. And not even have to deal with the boss or anything. Oh well. Well, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. See you guys next week when we take on... well, I don't know if it's next week. See you guys next time when we take on Dungeon number 5. Bye, guys.